Hey there, and welcome back to Nail Chronicle. This week I've got my second Easter design, and if we're really lucky there might be a third one. I'm not sure yet. I'm hoping that my package has arrived. It looks like my Monology package arrived in Australia, but whether it gets to me here in time or not is a whole nother thing. So this week I'm going to be doing a Pastel Ombre Easter egg design. I know that sounds like a bit of a mouthful, but it kind of just evolved from me wanting to actually do some pastel nails as compared to my last design. So I started out with the base color, and I do this for every ombre no matter what colors I'm doing. It just makes it easier to apply it to the nail and creates at least one layer on the nail, and it doesn't take as long to build up the colors as well as I'm building up the ombre. I then grabbed my sponge. You can use any sponge, just like it doesn't have to be expensive. It's probably better to not be expensive, and just because you're going to throw it out after you've used it anyway. For me personally, I try and use all the sides I can just so I get the maximum value out of it and I'm not just using it once and throwing it away. So you can build up the layers, start from dark at the top to going down to lightest. You can do as many colors as you want. I find 3 is a really good mix, and for this design I actually do wish I did 3 just to create a bit more depth, and it would have probably looked a little bit better rather than having a bit more of a solid chunk of dark at the top. It would look more like an ombre once I put the stamping on, but you'll see that in a second. And the other key trick with this is to make sure your nail is fully dry before you do that next layer. So see how I'm like sort of rolling it and just putting it on there? Wait before you've put your next layer on and doing that again. If you do it too soon, it will peel up the nail polish that's already on your nail, and yeah, it's kind of annoying. It's pretty disappointing. So once you're ready and you're happy, you just peel off the latex barrier or whatever you've used to protect your hands. You can do it without any of that, but it does take a lot to clean it up, so highly recommend getting yourself a latex barrier. It is a life changer. You can even use it when you're doing nail stamping. Personally, I don't really bother, but it's good if you've got really pigmented polishes that stain your skin. It's really good for those sort of situations. So moving on, I created the ombre and I decided I wanted to create sort of like an Easter egg kind of looking design. This is very abstract Easter egg. And so the best thing I could find that's in my stamping plates at the moment is this pattern design from Monology. And so I just used the squiggly lines, kind of like the squiggly lines on a Easter egg. I actually have used these squiggly lines before on another Easter egg design, and so I stamped it on the mat. I used my dotting tool to remove every second line and put little dots in there, so to make more of a patterned Easter egg, which actually turned out really cool. So you can get really creative if you don't happen to have a stamping plate for that particular season or holiday. So you just keep going along. I used a range of stamping polishes, trying to match them to the base color that I used for my pastel ombre. So obviously green with the green, there was a Conad one, I had a Conad blue, and a Born Pretty purple. I just happened to pick that up and I might as well use it while I've got it. And so yeah, I just keep going through. I cleaned my plate between every color. For a few of them where I've got the green on 4 nails, I did have to change stuff to 3 nails. I was hoping I could do 4, didn't quite get there, but that's all right. And it turned out really well. It looks really cool. So for me, it's a very abstract Easter egg. It's still got the ombre coming through. Maybe some nails look better than others, but I'm really happy. It was a really fun design. And I really enjoyed putting this one together. It took a little bit more work than I was intending, but it was good fun, and that's the main thing. So let me know in the comments if you're going to be creating an Easter design this year, and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. Bye!